Mr. and Mrs. Golf here, and we are in state number 17, Harbor Shores at Benton Harbor, Michigan. Yes, Michigan is state number 17, and we have someone to introduce you to today.
All right, so with us is Josh Doxtator. And again, fun connection for us is that you came from Phoenix, essentially, in a way,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we have that kind of local connection in there. And then we talked a little bit in the pro shop about how you moved over. Yeah, so it was Phoenix to Green Bay, and then Green Bay to over here. And then that's when you got the feeling back in your toes and everything.
Yes, definitely much better than Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Okay, cool. Well, tell us a little bit more about the course. Tell us about, anything that we should know or prepare for us. We've been told 7's the signature hole.
Yeah.
Kevin also gave us a cool little layout that we're almost playing like 4 separate courses, the way it's laid out. Okay.
Yeah. So it's the only Jack Nicklaus signature course on Lake Michigan. Outside of that, I don't think everybody understands what was here prior, and I don't know if Kevin gave you a little bit of detail behind it.
Just a wee bit.
So you'll see some signage out there that kind of describes some of that and the cleanup that it took to put this together.
Okay.
The total property is over 500 acres.
Wow.
So when you consider a golf course is typically 130 acres, it's an expansive property.
Okay.
But you're right, you get to play 4 different kind of terrains. We call it inland. We call it, of course, along the lake. Then you go up in the woodlands, and then you finish along the Paw Paw River.
Okay.
I'd argue that there's 18 signature holes out here.
Very cool.
But I would say 7 is probably the most photographed, just because of Lake Michigan in the background. And when you get up there, it doesn't look like a lake; it looks like the ocean. So,
and Mason in the pro shop said that you guys have to keep that beach.
Absolutely, that was part of our commitment to the city of Benton Harbor when we decided to build 7, 8, and 9. Along the dunes there in Gene Clock Park. So it's our responsibility to keep it clean. So we maintain the beach. We handle all the infrastructure there. And all those proceeds for parking go back to the city of Benton Harbor.
Very cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
I love that.
So I imagine it was a lot of dredging then to kind of like move some of this land and actually like create more land for this space, right?
Absolutely. A lot of cleanup initially, just because of what was here prior. Like I said, it was all about industry and, a lot of automotive parts and manufacturing and things like that.
Yeah.
I think it's 29 different parcels that were purchased over the course of about 10 to 12 years to put this together. So this vision actually happened in the mid-90s, but didn't really get started until 2005.
And then Whirlpool gets a big thanks for a lot of that then, right? Okay.
Yeah, Whirlpool, the leadership there significantly with Jeff Fettig, the previous chairman and CEO, had a really big hand in the development of Harbor Shores and understanding the vision. And, Whirlpool, this is their home base. This is where they started. When all the other businesses left, they said, we're not going anywhere. We're going to commit it back to the community, put things in place, and Harbor Shores is definitely the jewel of that.
Wow. Well, we are so excited to play today. We couldn't ask for a better day because I guess it's been in the 90s, kind of close to Arizona weather, but now we're in like the upper 70s, which is so nice.
With a lot of sun out, it's a little warmer.
Yeah.
With a lot of humidity, so we'll add that,
Moisture's good. And one thing, I know we kind of talked briefly in the beginning about him being in Arizona and Green Bay, but tell us about Arizona and when you lived there. Where did you
So when I finished school, I played college golf in St. Louis. When I finished there, I helped open a property called Trilogy at Vistancia in the Northwest Valley. That was in 2004. Actually, I was hired on Valentine's Day in 2004.
Awesome.
Oh, very nice.
Which is also Arizona's birthday, by the way. I don't know if you remember that.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So there for almost 11 years.
Wow.
Became the head golf professional director of instruction. And then, as things happen and Arizona summers wear at you, then you decide I wouldn't go as far as Green Bay, but had the opportunity to go up there, do a couple cool things, and now here at Harbor Shores, which, I couldn't be happier.
Okay, cool.
It's a happy place for sure.
Now, how about any special events that take place at the course?
Well, we've hosted 5 senior PGA championships.
Cool.
I would say that's a pretty good mark on the calendar there.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Outside of that, we do host what we call the Whirlpool Community Charity Golf Event every year.
Okay.
We raise about $3.2 million in 2 days. And that covers, fully funds the first tee, the Boys and Girls Club,
Love that.
Benton Harbor High School, St. Joe High School, Lakeshore High School, and a lot of their programming and things like that.
That's wonderful.
And it's 680 golfers over 2 days.
That's amazing.
So
That's awesome.
It's the most.
And what time of year is
event
that?
I've seen. It's the first weekend in August.
Okay.
So
all right.
about 2 weeks ago, and you'll see on the range here some of the dry spots. We have a tent that fills up this entire range for.
Oh my
the
gosh,
event.
that's
So
amazing.
That's awesome.
Cool.
And then course record, I hear, is held by Rocco Media, 62.
62.
Okay, he's a Scottsdale resident now too, as well. So
definitely.
Yeah.
So you can beat that. Just finish stop. At 11 or 12.
I mean, I'll get there by around 11. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. So, oh my gosh.
Now you have some really cool addition that's coming to the course. Tell us about that.
So we're just about to announce the opening of our Wii course. Colin Montgomery, who's a great friend of ours here, he won his first major on U.S. soil here at Harbor Shores in 2014.
Oh, wow.
He's won it twice. He won it back to back, and won 3 senior majors total. But after last year's championship, we got together and asked him about some land that we wanted to develop. We didn't know what that would look like, but him being from Scotland and understanding how much Wii courses play a part in the communities over there, he thought it would be a great idea.
That's awesome.
So he is the course designer, and it's been exceptional to watch this whole thing come together. And now that we're seeing it, where it's got turf on it now, the lights are up. I would suggest, in the next month or so, we'll be ready to do our soft open and then a grand opening of May of 26.
Wow.
Awesome. So throughout this whole entire process and being here, what's something that you've learned that you just never thought you would, or that you've learned way so much more than you ever anticipated?
Well, I learned that golf is more than just golf, right? There's so many different
So
facets of it.
true.
I had a heavy dose of teaching when I was in Phoenix. Did a lot of that, learned a lot through that. Went to Green Bay, was able to sanction an LPGA Tour event, learned a lot through that process. And then being here, hosting a major championship, and understanding what that looked like. But every step of the way, it definitely helped build who I am today, and able to put all that skill set together to create great things.
That's awesome. That's fantastic to hear.
That is so wonderful.
Any other tidbit trivia or anything that we should know about you?
So you may or may not know this, but everybody's familiar with Jack's putt, right? The 105-foot putt in front of Johnny Miller, that happened here.
Oh my
shit,
gosh!
Number 10 at Harbor Shores. So when you get out there, you're going to look at it, and from back to front, vertically goes or rises about 12 to 15 feet from front of the green, back of the green. If you go to the front right of the green and you look back middle, he made that putt. And when you see it, you're going to be like, that is absolutely
Is there a
insane.
placard or anything there that I can replicate?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we
cool.
might have to do a little Mr. and Mrs. Golf challenge on hole 10 and try the putt challenge for sure.
I encourage.
All right, awesome.
Well,
Again,
thank you.
so nice meeting you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for having us
Thank you so
out.
much, Josh. This is such
pleasure.
an honor, and we're so excited to play the course. And, once we're all done, you're going to see a beautiful recap of these 18 holes. So can't wait to show it to
All
you.
right, let's see it, gang.
All right, thank you.